Okay, so it's kind of obvious that I'm not gonna do a game update every time I get 1 or 2 games, but ever since I made my complete video collections, which were long and strenuous, I know, I got a lot of new games and new stuff. So I'm gonna show you that now. So as you saw, I got a little bit of everything, and every game has been tested and every game works. I always do that when I buy new stuff, because I ain't gonna keep broken shit. So here we go. First one on NES, Smash TV. It's the only game I'm not able to play because my brother has the converter, so I have no idea what it's about. Life Force Salamander. One of the hardest games I know, probably. Basically, if you don't use the Konami code, you're not gonna finish this, and it's a lot of fun when playing it with 2 players. It's a little bit more boring when you're by yourself. I already finished that one. Wrath of Black Mamba. It's one of those games that has a loose screw in it or something, but I did test it and it does work. It is pretty good. I like the fighting style and stuff, but you can't punch or kick. What's up with that? Golf. Might look boring, might seem boring. This is one of the funniest simulators of golf, I guess, I've played, basically because it is really simple and easy. It just took me a lot of time to find that out. Adventures of Lolo. Puzzle game, who doesn't know it? I've been looking for that for a long time. Bionic Commando. I already have Bionic Commando, of course, for those of you that know me a little bit. It's my favorite NES game. I bought it again because I saw it, and this is the PAL art version, and I love the PAL artwork. This one is so beautiful. I think the American artwork is a little bit like, I don't know, the G.I. Joe superhero kind of stuff. I don't like it. This one is way cooler, in my opinion. So, could be worth something. Maybe I'll do something with it. I don't know yet. Next one, Popeye. This is one of the funniest arcade ports I have played in a long time. This is one of the games where you have to keep moving. If you even stand still for a second, you die. I love this game. Maniac Mansion. Another one I already had, but I had it in Finnish, so I couldn't play it. Basically some point and click. Really simple. Les Schtroumpfs basically is the Smurfs, but it's the French version. And you can actually pick a language between 4 languages. That is rare on a NES game. And it looks really good. Super Spike V-Ball. The front looks weird and too busy and there's too much crap on it, but I love this game. It's really funny. The weird thing is you can play with Billy and Jimmy from Double and Dragon. What's up with that? And you can play it with 4 players at the same time. If you have multi-tap, that is. And final NES game, Paperboy 1. I really love this game as well, and I've been looking for it for quite some time. Next, Super Nintendo, Mario Kart. The classic edition thingy. I don't need to explain this game. I paid 30 bucks for it, and I saw it in another store yesterday or something. They basically had just the card for 25 euros. Now that is overkill. Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. That is really funny. I love this game. Basically, you're watching Pac-Man doing stuff, and you're telling him what to do. You're telling him where to look, and you can you shoot with a catapult to interact with the environment. It's really funny. I highly recommend it. Out to Lunch. I just bought it because I never heard of it before. It looks weird. It looks like, for those of you that don't get a bad trip, it looks like if you're stoned but naturally high. You know, this shit is way too happy. But I like it. And finally, a game I've also been looking for a long time, The Lost Vikings. If you like puzzle games, Lost Vikings is what you need. And finally, for the Super Nintendo, I already had Mario Paint, but I saw it for 15 euros, complete with the mouse, never been used. I mean, I took this thing off and basically like clean air came out of it, no shit. And most of all, the mouse pad. What the fuck? Mouse pad. It's the hardest mouse pad I've ever seen in my life. But that's the official mouse pad with the game and the mouse. So I'm not gonna leave that in store for 15 euros. 15 I know I may sound stupid, but it's not 50, it's 15. Next up, the N64 Vigilante 8 2 Second Offense. Not as good as the first one in my opinion, but still great, and I've been looking for that for quite some time as well. Killer Instinct Goal. I still prefer by a long shot the one on Super Nintendo, but it's still a really good game. Especially for the N64, because when it comes to fighting games on N64, it's not easy to find good ones. Mischief Makers. I actually really enjoyed this game. It's really good, and I'm gonna have a blast playing that to the end. It looks pretty good, it's very catchy. Extreme G 1 and 2. I played Extreme G with my neighbor one day, and I loved it. It's basically like F-Zero, but with motorcycles and weaponry actually, because you don't shoot in F-Zero. That's what made F-Zero so good. It's just racing, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, I like the first one better. I don't know what the fuck they did wrong with the second one, but the first one just looks better. And finally, complete wet box. This was a Christmas gift from a girlfriend. Conker's Furday. I've been looking for this for quite some time as well, basically because of the foul language and the sexual content and everything. And she told me that it was pretty rare, so I looked it up. According to Wiki, because of course when you look things up you go to Wiki, it was never released in Japan, and only 50,000 copies were sold in America, and because of that they released it very limitedly in Europe. This is a PAL version, and I think only 20,000 or something copies were sold in Europe because of this and the limited supply of it. So yeah. From my brother, Ninja Gaiden, the Dragon Sword. This is something that shows you what the DS really can do. Nintendo has to stop all the licensing from all the crappy shit they're doing with the Wii and the DS, because that's ruining the console. This is high quality shit. This is really good. It only costs €8 and it was new and sealed. Instead of the €40 it's in every other store. I think it was a sale or something, I don't know, but €8, that is nothing. I would have paid easily, because that's hard to say for DS games, I would have easily paid full price for this. A third Wiimote. I think it even have the stupid jacket in it and the strap. I don't use, why the fuck would you need the strap for these controllers? Learn to play your games. And even so, if I would let go of my Wii controller and it would fly against my TV is so fat and huge, it would break my controller before my TV. I don't need the strap. But I don't blame Nintendo for telling everyone they should use it. 2 Wii games, of course, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It's probably fun when you're alone. I haven't played it in single player mode yet, because I bought this for multiplayer. This is overkill when playing with other people. If you have a Wii and you're alone, you could buy it. If you have a Wii and you play multiplayer stuff all the time, buy this. And finally, I had to wait almost 2 fucking years for this to come out in Europe. This was for Dawn of the New World. It's not as good as the first one by far. They took away the map system, leveling up became difficult. It's still really good. It looks beautiful, it plays really smoothly. Quite some new features, and they even added a few extra things for the Europe version. And they better have, because damn, almost 1.5 year, no, 1 year and I don't know how many months, what the fuck people. But they finally released it. That made my day, or technically my year I should say, because it was from last year. Still haven't finished it though. Too bad that the old cast, they changed most of the voices, not all of them, and you don't have a lot of freedom with them, but that doesn't matter. It's a really cool game. Finally, some game related stuff. Button titles, because I buy everything I can find from button titles. It's really hard, but that's crap. It's not crap. It's the book. The book, I think, because I can't read Japanese yet, and due to several reasons I have stopped learning Japanese for a while. And button titles. The manga thingy. So that was it. another really long video, because right now I'm looking at it, it's 11 minutes and 30 seconds and I still need to add the first part and the intro and then edit everything out, so I'll see how long this will take. Hope you guys enjoyed this collection update, and stay real.